What's up, everybody? First episode Igtv Hooper's Escape. Your boy JO2 is here finally to give you about 5 to 7 minutes. I'm going to be talking about the Toronto Raptors, going in depth, what I see now going in the future. Last year, the Raptors looked fantastic. I mean, ball movement, just beautiful. They played beautiful basketball. As a whole unit, they played as a team. The problem was their star, DeMar DeRozan, could really only hit mid-range shots, and if he goes to the three-point line, he's making some buildings with them bricks. And I saw that they played very well, but the thing is, at the end of the game, they always wanted to play ISO. They always wanted to ISO DeMar DeRozan, have him create his own shot, and Kyle Lowry create their own shots. That collided very, very badly. I feel like if they would have kept their ball moving, they probably would have been a much better team. Game one. Game one, second round against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I had the Raptors winning 2 games, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. They go in game one, and they get it taken away. Game two, they go in, they get mauled. Lose that game. Game three, they got it. They finally got Cleveland on the edge, and that LeBron 2 thing. LeBron James comes down at the end of the game and hits a floater over, which ultimately leads to the Raptors breaking up the team. They get swept. They fire Dwayne Casey, which surprised me. I don't think it's Dwayne Casey's fault. But again, year after year, you run into Cleveland and you cannot beat them. So you gotta make changes. So Ujiri's concept is, I'm gonna break this whole team up. I think Kyle Lowry's still gonna get moved too. Kyle Lowry's gonna get moved. Watch, he's gonna get moved to a team that's gonna need him. I don't know what team. I honestly don't know. I haven't really thought about it, but I just know that Kyle Lowry's gonna get traded. So basically, Ujiri's thinking to himself, let me get something out of Kawhi Leonard. It's a 1-year rental. I don't think so. He's going to stay 4 or 5 years. You get DeMar DeRozan. You snatch Kawhi Leonard. Who's going to either the Clippers or the Lakers? LA. You want to go to LA. Everybody knew you want to go to LA. And the Toronto Raptors said, loyalty. Nah. Traded their franchise greatest player. I mean, DeMar DeRozan gave everything to Toronto, man. He was so good, and he was becoming even better. I think this year he's going to get a 3-point shot with Greg Popovich. I don't think between Casey would have done it. But they signed Nick Nurse. Man, I don't know what to expect coaching-wise. Looking at the plays and stuff, I don't know what to expect. But this team, if Nick Nurse can figure it out, they just signed Greg Monroe about 15 minutes ago. So perfectly, Greg Monroe getting signed to the Toronto Raptors really gave me a good idea of what I want to see. Here's my projected style line. You're going to start Kyle Lowry, and you're either going to go with Fred VanVleet, or you're going to have to go with Danny Green, who's already got veteran leadership. And then my third pick, first starting shooter guard, was Norman Powell. Kawhi Leonard at small forward, of course. Then you got Greg Monroe. You could also throw down OG Anunoby or Serge Ibaka. I think Serge Ibaka is going to start. I would start Serge Ibaka any day. Then you have Jonas Valanciunas off the bench. You have Lucas Nogueira. He's not a great player. Role. Fulfills his role. Greg Monroe fulfills his role. Fred VanVleet fulfills his role. What are the players? If Norman Powell starts, then Danny Green fulfills his role. Pascal Siakam fulfills his role. Now I'm kind of looking at the roster right here, and CJ Miles is going to come in and give consistent minutes, make his threes, plays his role. That's what Toronto needs. Now they have new coaching. They need a new system. They don't have Cleveland to run into. They just have Boston and Philly. The 2 teams that really going to battle them unless the Heat start making a couple trades, which I think the Heat, I know I'm not talking about the Heat, I'm not supposed to do, but they're done for. I think we're out of the playoffs for sure. So that's another spot left open in the East. Wow, the Raptors can take it. We're talking about Kyle Lowry's going to come in. He's not all best buddies with DeMar DeRozan, so the chemistry kind of like restarts, and Lowry can kind of like shape the whole team. But Kawhi Leonard is the leader here. Kawhi Leonard needs to stay here because Kawhi Leonard can win a ring in Toronto if they can attract another star or get another star for Kyle Lowry. Kawhi Leonard's going to do what he does. He's going to be a 2-way player. He's going to be an awesome, he's going to be a great asset to this team. Kawhi Leonard, I think he's out of my top players simply. He's like so low at 6. I think I put him at 7 simply because of his injury. So I don't know how he's going to come in, but I think in Toronto with the leverage he has on Toronto, that you guys need to let me do what I want to do so I can be happy and stay here. He's going to be getting so much touches of the ball, so many shots. He's going to be averaging at least 20, 29 points per game, MVP year for Kawhi Leonard. 2 steals a game, a block at least, shooting at least, I want to say 39% from three, 44% from the field. He's definitely, his mid range is definitely gonna come in. He's gonna be more of a, you're gonna see him a lot with the ball, but you're gonna see ball movement. So you're gonna see a Kawhi Leonard who's gonna be getting the ball a lot, but each shot's ready to shoot. San Antonio didn't really have that. He really like, at first he was like that where he went around. Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, all of them had the ball, but this, he's gonna be more like floating around. Come off a screen, catch, and shoot because Lowry dumped it off to me. Basically, I think fair enough. 57 wins, second seed in the East. I got the Celtics winning the championship, but Toronto's gonna tilt some heads. OG Anunoby, people don't understand is like your PJ Tucker plays defense. What he did on LeBron, I don't care what anybody says. LeBron dominated, yeah, obviously, but OG Anunoby did a great job. You just can't stop LeBron. That's like you put LeBron on KD and you can't stop KD. You put OG Anunoby on KD, he can't stop KD. Like there's nothing to do. There's just players in the team that cannot be guarded. You can't guard Kyrie's handle. You really can't lock up Kyrie. Those are 3 players you just can't guard. So I never want to judge him. But off any other player, Anunoby played fantastic defense. He played fantastic defense in that series. To go a little bit more in depth on what I expect from the Toronto Raptors, I'm expecting Kyle Lowry to step up and stop his playoff woes, especially DeMar DeRozan. His playoff woes are going to die this year. Jonas Valanciunas still coming in and doing what he does, grabbing his board, scoring his points down low, grabbing those offensive rebounds, putting those second chance points up, playing great defense, being a rim protector, same as Serge Ibaka. I hope Serge Ibaka has an OKC year where he's like, but his Toronto version of scoring, his offensive game, which is very molded, and I like the way he looks. I like the way he can spread the floor. I like the way he can go inside and stuff. But with the OKC defense, where you don't want to drive, Toronto gets that out of Serge Ibaka, and they're winning the finals simply because you've got Jonas Valanciunas shot block and Serge Ibaka shot blocking defensive player of the year mode. Oh come on, that's a map right there. Who's gonna drive the paint apart from LeBron James? Nobody, because KD is just gonna drive me buckets. That's okay. Fred VanVleet is a developing player. He's gonna be great. He's gonna be a great role player. I mean, he's not gonna be a star, but he's gonna be like that guy, that role player that everybody really likes. And he's gonna give in his 16, 15 points. Norman Powell, same thing, but I'm thinking like 14 points a game. Kyle Lowry, I'm thinking 21. Valanciunas and Ibaka combining for 30 points a game, so like 19, 11, something like that. Sorry, I'm gonna reiterate that. 25, so 14 and 11 from each guy. Not every night, obviously, they'll score different. Average wise, that's what I expect. I don't know. Nick Nurse, new identity, new thing for Toronto. Toronto has a lot to accomplish, and they have a lot of shoes to fill because they have Kawhi Leonard, and they don't want Kawhi Leonard to leave. So I'm going to be very interested to see what the Toronto Raptors want to do. I'm thinking Kawhi Leonard is going to get used 35% of the game. 35% of the touches have to go to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard needs to get more than 29% of the shots on the floor. Kawhi Leonard needs to be in a top 3 MVP candidate. He needs to get his the biggest thing is he needs to get a shoe deal. I don't know from who, but somebody needs to give him a shoe deal, and then he's locked because he's trying to like make more money for himself. So he needs that shoe deal, and if he can get in Toronto and go off, it's over. The North is coming. Toronto's coming. They're going to be the second in the East. They're going to be top 3, top 4 team in the NBA, hands down. Anyways, first episode of Igtv, Hoopers Escape. Give me a follow if you see this anywhere on the Explore page at hoopers.escape. See you next time, guys.